Did it give it away? Did the van on the wall over there give it away where I am? I am in Orillia, Ontario, Canada today, just north of Toronto. It's Chris here from Ink Beardsman, and I'm glad you're joining me today. Now, when you think of Canada, what do you think of? Well, you think of maple syrup, you think of hockey, you think of Tim Hortons, of course, because that's a coffee shop chain where all Canadians live. And of course, you think of Gordon Lightfoot.
Lightfoot. Let's make him welcome Mr. Gordon Lightfoot.
How can you not? He's iconic. And he actually achieved international fame all over the world because of his talent. He's written over 400 songs, and his one song, If You Could Read My Mind, has been recorded and covered more than 100 times, probably more than any other song. I'd have to look that up, but probably more than any other song that there is. Well, he's really well known, and he's definitely the hometown boy of Orillia, Ontario. Now, his parents owned a laundry and dry cleaning company here, and he grew up here. Well, today I'm taking you on a full Gordon Lightfoot tour. Now, whether you're a fan of his, or you just want to see some Gordon Lightfoot sights, or you want to learn about him, you got to come with me today. I'm starting here, and then I'm going to take you through Toronto, and then back here.
Please fasten and adjust your seatbelt.
So you got to come with me today. Now, is there anything else downtown that, I don't know, maybe honors him? I have to think about that. I don't see, oh wait, what? There's some letters on the wall there. What does that mean? G-O-R-D. Yeah, that's our Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot, November 17th, 1938 to May 1st, 2023. Right here in the downtown core. Over there, you see Lightfoot on the van with Tudhope Park. And I'm going to take you to Tudhope Park today. I hope that's how you say it. But we're going to walk through downtown because the first site I'm taking you to is right around the corner. And then I'm going to take you to some other sites, show you some more interesting Gordon Lightfoot historical things, and we're going to talk more about it. Now, if you have any memories of seeing Gordon Lightfoot live in concert, maybe a favorite song, a memory, something that's happened, let me know in the comment section below, because I always enjoy hearing from people. And as someone who is a huge Gordon Lightfoot fan, I would love to hear what your memories of Gordon Lightfoot are. But anyway, let's get started. We're gonna go right this way, and we're gonna go check out more GORD sites. Alrighty guys, so right now we're just walking over to the Opera House because there's something there I want to show you. Streets Alive, road trip to Mariposa. Oh, I recognize a lot of these people. But let's play a game. Tell me who you recognize. Okay, so do you recognize any of them? If you do, leave me it in the comment below. Let me know who these people are. I recognize some faces on there, so I want you to tell me. Leave it below. Alrighty, so we're still on Main Street. I'm checking it out. It's a beautiful little area, and I have not spent a lot of time in Orillia. I'm always on the road traveling, and Orillia is just not a place I've spent a lot of time. I've been here before a few times, but it's nice exploring the area. Alrighty, let's go over and see what kind of memorial they have here at the Orillia Opera House for our Gordon. Where am I now? The Orillia City Hall? No, of course not. I'm at the Orillia Opera House. Now, why is this important? Well, this is an important site for Gordon Lightfoot because this is where he performed as a child. Now, as a child, his musical ability was noticed very young. He actually performed here for many years and then annually. In 1997, the auditorium was named after him. Pretty cool, right? And this is where he would always perform. Now, you would think that there would be something else here to acknowledge or honor him. But they did name the auditorium after him, so that's a good thing. But what else could they have done here to honor him? I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, wait, this guy? Yeah, that's Gordon Lightfoot. And that's right here at the Orillia Opera House as well. Gordon Lightfoot, singer, songwriter, born in Orillia, 1938. And then it shows some of his well-known songs. If You Could Read My Mind, Alberta Bound, Carefree Highway, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Now, obviously they couldn't put all of his songs on there because he's written hundreds of them. But there's an absolutely beautiful Gordon Lightfoot statue right here in the shadow of the Opera House. Alrighty, well, I'm not taking you on this tour to show you one statue, so I've got to take you to more sites. What do you think, Gordon? Yeah? He says, yeah, we're going to go to another site. Now, it's great that the city honored him with this statue, but is it the only statue? No. I've got to take you somewhere else. Is that where I'm going to take you next? Should I say? No. I shouldn't tell you. I should surprise you. Let's go check out another Gordon Lightfoot site right here in Orillia. Does that sound good, Gordon? Now, remember me telling you there's more than one statue to honor Gordon Lightfoot? Now we're at another site. We're still in Orillia, but we're at Tudhope Park, and I want to show you another Gordon Lightfoot statue, Golden Leaves, an absolutely amazing one. Now, this one really takes in a lot of his songs and puts representation to them. Now, Golden Leaves is a tribute to Gordon Lightfoot. On October 23rd, 2015, hundreds gathered to join Gordon Lightfoot in the unveiling of Golden Leaves, a tribute to Gordon Lightfoot. Now, many of the songs are represented in the leaves, and even look at the leaf that represents the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, the detail. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. And you see, look at the detail with the Edmund Fitzgerald in there. And we're right at the tip of Tudhope Park. But let's go over and actually look at the statue. There it is right there. And I'll show you the detail in the leaves. It's absolutely incredible. And now this, like I said, goes 13 feet tall. And There's the artist's name. And do you notice anything about Gordon? I want to show you something really cool. What's he covered in? Can you see it? He's covered in ladybugs. Just covered. And what do ladybugs represent? Of course, good luck and new beginnings. I hardly ever see any, but he's covered in ladybugs for good luck and new beginnings. And we're right here at Tudhope Park. Absolutely beautiful, incredible. We're not done yet. Of course not. We have to go check out more Gordon Lightfoot sites, because now we're just getting started. Let's go to the next site. Am I going to tell you what it is? No. Right now you're going to see a transition. And then I'm magically going to appear at another site. Let's go. Rolling on a small street here in Orillia. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. There's a reason I'm here. What am I doing on this small street? This is where Gordon Lightfoot lived. This was his childhood home. Yeah, right here on this street. Let me tell you about it. No, not that house. Let's keep going around. Nope, not that house. Nope, not that house either. Yeah, that house. Right there. This was the family home. This is where Gord lived until 1959-1960. And this is also the house where he would leave to go to elementary school and sing along the way, and then run over to St. Paul's to sing in the choir, and then on to international fame. Now, this house was sold in 1998 from the mother's estate after she passed. And the interesting thing about this is that this house is about 2 minutes from where we're going to go later in the video and visit him at the cemetery. Alrighty guys, let's go on to another site, because there's more things I want to show you. Let's go. This building behind me is the infamous Massey Hall. It shouldn't be called Massey Hall. It should be called Gord's Hall. Why? Because Gordon Lightfoot first performed on this stage at only 13 years old after he won a Kiwanis competition. He went on to perform in this hall more than 170 times. In November of 2021, after the hall had been closed for 3 years for renovations, they reopened. And who opened the hall back up? Gordon Lightfoot. This was definitely Gordon Lightfoot's hall. On November 25th, 2021, when it reopened and Gordon played here, Toronto Mayor John Tory not only proclaimed that day, Gordon Lightfoot Day in the city of Toronto, but he presented Lightfoot with the highest civic honor, a key to the city. And it was right here where he did it while he was on stage.
I know he was born in Orillia, but he's definitely one of ours now, for sure. And I hope that you accept this honor as something that is just a small thing we can do to say thank you for being the artist that you are, for being the person that you are.
I accept this with great pride. Really happy to be here.
So, I don't know about you, but instead of Massey Hall, when I look at that black sign, I actually see Gord's Hall. Alrighty guys, let's go to another part of Toronto so I can show you another site. Alrighty guys, another site I have to show you if I'm going to give you a full tour of Gordon Lightfoot sites. For sure, is his longtime home. A home he purchased in 1999 here in the Bridlepath. And it's right here. Now, He would often write songs in that front room overlooking the front lawn. It's lined with mahogany. And somebody who was talking to his wife at his grave had mentioned that his wife said she sold this shortly after he passed away. So I don't know how true that is, but this was his house right there. And I'll show a photo of him standing near the front door. Imagine that he purchased this for only $3.8 million in 1999. Now in 2016 they valued it at 11, but nowadays that value would have skyrocketed. That's the home of Gordon Lightfoot.
Alrighty guys, let's head over to the Rosedale area and show you that infamous house where he jammed with Bob Dylan, Paul Simon, and so many others. Let's go check it out.
Alrighty guys, I can't show you Gordon Lightfoot sites without showing you this house, his former house, because a lot of history happened here. Check this out, right there. That was Gordon Lightfoot's former home. And you want to know about the history that happened here? Well, quite a bit actually. See, he wrote Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald right here in this house, in the back kind of shed or garage area. It was like a little studio. And what else is it famous for? Well, in 1975, Lightfoot hosted a party here with Bob Dylan and Joni Mitchell. Now, see that top window right up there? See the curves of it? That's where those infamous photos of them jamming took place. And you can actually see them in the photo, just the way the design of the windows. Now they all came back here after the show. They went up to that room and they jammed. How cool is that?
My house in Rosedale here was like party central for a whole lot of these people, because it was only like 8 minutes from downtown.
So over the years, who's been in your house to party or to play music? So Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Paul Simon, I think one time.
Yeah, he's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we practiced there.
It's absolutely gorgeous. But this is the house, the former house of Gordon Lightfoot. And so cool to think that in that room right there, Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan jammed and took photos. And to think that every time you hear Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a little building at the back, that's where Gordon Lightfoot wrote it. Alrighty, let's go check out another site.
Now let me tell you about and take you to where Gordon Lightfoot passed away. See, Sunnybrook Health Science Centre is the largest trauma centre in all of Canada, and it's only a 6-minute drive from his home in the Bridlepath. Well, on May 1st, 2023, Gordon Lightfoot passed away right here at Sunnybrook Hospital in the north end of Toronto at the age of 84 of natural causes. Now let's head all the way back to Orillia to see where the funeral was held and visit his grave.
Alrighty guys, another place that played a pivotal part in the life of Gordon Lightfoot is right here in front of me. Now it played a part both when he was a young boy and at the end of his life. See, I'm talking about this place right here. This is St. Paul's United Church. This is where he was a choir boy, and this is where his funeral was. See, on May 7th, they had a public visitation here, and over 2,400 fans lined up just to pay their respects to Gordon Lightfoot.
They rang the church bells 30 times for the Edmund Fitzgerald singer, 29 for the crew members that lost their life on the Edmund Fitzgerald, and the 30th in honor of Lightfoot.
And then the following day, the family had a very, very small private funeral, like very small. But you can see in the news photos, the casket coming right out of this church, right here. St. Paul's United Church, here in Orillia. Both as a young boy and at the end of his life. Now that we know where the funeral took place, we have to head over to the cemetery and pay our final respects to Gordon Lightfoot. Let's go. Now I'm at the cemetery here in Orillia, Ontario, to pay our respects to the legendary Gordon Lightfoot. Let's go find his final resting place. There it is, right there. Gordon Lightfoot Sr. He passed away in 1974. His mother Jessie passed away in 1998. And it's right here. Now people left coins, guitar picks, Merry Christmas guitar pick, coins. You see it all. And it's right here. Now, in mid-April of 2023, Gordon Lightfoot canceled the remainder of his 2023 tour because of his declining health. And on May 1st, 2023, he passed away. And I know what your next question might be. You might ask me, why isn't his name on the headstone? He passed away in May, and his name is not on the headstone. Well, I'll tell you why. Based on what somebody had put on social media, they had come here to visit the grave, and his wife Kim had come the same day. And Kim had said they were waiting until spring to put Gordon's name on the headstone. So that appears to be why it's not on there yet. I believe the family is waiting until spring to put Gordon's name on the headstone. But he is buried right here with his father and his mother here at the cemetery in Orillia, less than a few minutes from where he grew up. Now, I usually leave a little something, and I don't always record that, but I'm so glad that I was able to visit all of these Gordon Lightfoot sites, and I'm glad that you guys came along. Now, whether you're a massive Gordon Lightfoot fan like me, or you just wanted to see some of the Gordon Lightfoot sites, I appreciate you joining me today. Now, hit that like button and subscribe below so we can go on more adventures together. I always like to say, life is like a book, and I want to read it with you. From Orillia, Ontario, and the final resting place of the legendary Gordon Lightfoot. Until next time, guys, peace.